All right, volleyball fans, welcome back to AVP.com. I'm Matty Bishop. Here we've got a loser out match, a contenders bracket match featuring USA and Switzerland. You heard the introductions. I'm here alongside Kame, Chalk, and Tri-Born, bringing you all the action. This is a potentially a very, very good finish for this American team.
Yeah, they're playing a pretty experienced Swiss team, Betschart and Huberli. They've played together for a few years, I believe, and had some really big results. Medals, I think they've had medals at 5-star events. A little bit up and down, but when they're on, they're a really tough team, so this will be a good test.
Heard in the intro that Huberli was the most improved player in the FIVB last year. That must be part of the reason why, is a big block from her. Feels like the wind has shifted directions a little bit since our last match. It's not blowing quite as in our face. It's more straight line with the court. And I think the stadium is going to shelter the court even more. So should see a pretty straightforward match for a while until that wind changes again.
Yeah, it's amazing how quickly it changes, because it was kind of crazy earlier, swirling, and it totally had a huge impact on our last match here, but looks pretty mellow right now.
Kelly Reeves with the serve. She's working on Huberli. Oh, nice pickup from Reeves. A little bit of an overset, and
It did look like that wind kind of blew it over again a bit, so there is a little bit to work with, I think.
Just less.
Just less.
This is the beautiful FIVB 4-star event at Huntington Beach. Amazing afternoon, incredible day of volleyball. We're not done yet. Something going on in the stands. Oh.
I got you, Tanja. We're telling the cameras right
So
now.
the cameras are showing the blocking calls.
Wait for it.
That could be used to an advantage.
So if you can see the blocking calls on the screen, then so can they.
That's true. Nice low passing set there, trying to keep everything down.
I feel like I'd get turned around if I was looking at the blocking calls of my opponent, but like facing the other way, and I'm like trying to figure out which person was blocking me. And I don't know.
Probably would have been ace by the time you figured it out.
It would take me a while, but I'm good. I'm not even
I
gonna
think
look.
they're blocking me angle.
Is that me
Oops.
angle, or is it turned around because it's like the mirror effect? And I don't know. Anyway.
Brittany Howard at the service line.
Nice high swing there by Tanja.
You know, this team here, Reeves and Howard, it's an exciting matchup for Team USA. Both young. Brittany Howard, this is her beginning of her second season on tour, and Kelly Reeves is third. But both kind of coming into their primes in some way or another, and definitely exciting matchup. Brittany Howard has not even come close to showing us her potential yet. She has a very high upside.
Yeah, she's a big, tall girl and moves pretty well. So interesting to see her development over the next few years.
And she's had some good training under Marcio Ciccoli at Pepperdine in college, and had some serious success there.
Nice shot down the line from Huberli there.
They actually took down the top Swiss team just before this, which is a huge win, easily the biggest win of their careers so far.
Yeah.
Then they go right back into it and take on I believe, the second-ranked Swiss team.
It's a good spatch into the deep corner. That's going to be tough to stop.
If you can do that consistently, you're in a good place.
Yeah.
And we talked a lot earlier about the young American teams with the opportunity to claim some FIVB points here that would be expensive and difficult to come by otherwise. And this is the second team that we see that's really looking to take advantage of that.
I believe all of the rest of the U.S. women's teams are going to be allowed to get their points as a top 6 U.S. team.
Yeah, that's
from what we were
huge.
talking about before. So I think at this point, everything is going to be quite big for them.
Here.
Oh, what a pickup. Just couldn't quite keep it in. Nice play on the other side by Nina Betschart as she gets the dig and the big swing.
Yeah, that's a big arm right there. And you got your blocker playing defense. Good touch there by Howard, though.
Beautiful set. Nice put away by Kelly Reeves.
So you can see they're running a pretty low tempo offense. It's tough to defend when the ball is coming in a tempo, and it's tougher to get set up on D.
Oh,
Reeves pops that one up, but can't keep it in play. Interesting move on the serve receive there as Huberli kind of jumps into the seam. She's been getting a lot of the serve early on.
Yeah.
Wonder if their strategy is, or if the Americans are playing into their strategy, or if that was just a misread by her.
Guess we'll find out.
it's crazy how, you know, I mentioned Kelly Reeves is still basically seems like a rookie on tour, but she's actually the oldest person on the court right now at 26 years old. We got some serious talent coming up in the world of volleyball, beach volleyball.
No kidding.
That NCAA system is just going to keep turning them out too. There's a whole nother, I mean, every year you're going to graduate a handful of potential pros. The competition is going to get ridiculous on the women's side.
By the time Cam and I get back out on the world tour, we're going to be the old men.
Yeah, we are. Maybe we'll even be playing together, Try.
The old married guys. That would be fun.
No doubt. Light it up.
265 guys.
Yeah.
Dude, Volley Talk is going to go nuts right now.
You
with
let me
two
play
talking like this.
let me play some defense.
We get ball control, moving around nicely. We can split block a little bit. We can go up for the big ones.
Well, he didn't let me get back there once.
Yeah. No, you could do it.
Oh my.
Nice delay block there.
Tanja saw that one. Ooh.
Wow, that was a great block.
Nice pickup.
Off the block and out of
Betschart
bounds.
uses the block there. So
Good footwork on the block there by Tanja. She took a nice step, delayed a little bit, threw it down. It was a good cover, but you can tell she's probably the most experienced blocker here, at least.
Yeah, it's one thing to be 6'3", but to have good footwork is what's going to separate you.
Those little tiny
Brittany
steps.
Howard's also 6'3", by the way.
Yeah.
nice shot over the top there from Kelly Reeves, and we go to the technical timeout. The Americans are in the lead.
We get started tomorrow morning at 8:30.
It is only Friday. Is that unreal? I feel like we've had
It's crazy.
so much good volleyball already, so many big matchups today, and it is only Friday. We start at 8:30 again tomorrow morning.
It does kind of feel like a Sunday.
Man, it's
all day long.
Yeah.
We had a full stadium.
Big weekend ahead.
Here on a beautiful Friday as well.
A game like this has got to be encouraging for USA Volleyball. I mean, you see these young girls beating out teams, and some of these AVP teams, I think, beating these international teams and getting good results here shows that, I mean, USA does have a lot of depth on both sides. So it's been quite a good turnout and good experience for a lot of these players.
so if you can't be in Huntington Beach this weekend for whatever reason, you're wrong. One, you should drop everything and get here. If you can't do it, we'll be on. It's going to be Elimination Saturday tomorrow. Only a couple of the winners bracket matches. I think 2 men's and 2 women's winners bracket matches, and everything else is win or go home for the rest of the day. So lots of great coverage coming up on AVP.com. Came Schalk, Triborn, and myself, Matty Bishop, bringing you a bunch of matches. We'll probably have Rich Lamborn jump in there as well.
Kelly Reeves causing some trouble here with her float serve. Last one went real deep. And then that one, her partner helps her out.
That is a big block from Brittany Howard. I don't think she got that ball down. I don't think she knew that that was going down. She turned to look over her shoulder and see where it was.
That was aggressive too. Kame talked earlier about footwork, and I like the step she took there and aggressively blocked that ball
over the net there. Yeah.
I always like to think of blocking as the best blockers are offensive. You have to make the move first, right? If you make the move second, the ball's gonna be gone. So you might as well be aggressive with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Free ball here for Betschart.
Nice shot.
Good cut from her.
She's a smooth player. She moves well, has all the shots. I think the strategy of going after Tanja, the blocker, is just because she's a little bit more one-dimensional, whereas Nina is moves the ball around really well.
So the I formation defense from the Swiss there, looking for the high line shot. Nice job by Brittany Howard to turn the cutty into the open half of the court. Ooh.
Wow.
What a get.
On one,
huh? I thought they were going to pick it up. I thought that was going to backfire on them.
I was my mind went
on
two. My mind saw the short, and I was thinking, put this up for Kelly Reeves right here. But a lot of these women have been really aware of what position the defense is in, and are they transitioning and able to put it over in a good spot to make it difficult. It works.
But it's kind of in vogue in the women's game, I think. You see April doing it some. I believe it's Laura Ludwig who does it quite a bit for the German team, who's just very good at it.
Brooke Sweat does it a lot.
Yeah, Brooke is very good at it. We saw Brittany do it in a match earlier on match point, and a really smart play.
Just I guess they all do. The men need to figure it out.
Yeah. Start training that next week, I guess.
Yeah. Let's get out there. No jump. That's something I'm built for right now. A little bit of no jump.
Nice.
Number 37 seed. So however you look at it, they are looking good.
Tight set.
Nice shot off the high hands there.
The Swiss win the battle at the net. That's when I would have liked to see a little better footwork by Brittany Howard. She kind of just went up and reached. I want to see that footwork so you're getting your power under you, your feet under you, and then you can be really aggressive with your hands. But if you leave your feet in the wrong spot, then you got to reach and you don't have that power behind your hands.
Really good side out for the Swiss out of the timeout. They come after Kelly Reeves now. Nice pickup. Comes Betschart, and she puts it down. Well-used timeout. The Swiss back within one.
There's a little bit of lack of discipline with the hands from Brittany Howard. You see her starting angled off the net like she might drop, which is fine if you want to start off the net, but you better get squared back up and get those shoulders squared before the hit comes. That time she was a little late.
Easy one for the Swiss here again. Betschart from the middle of the court.
Again over
Here's
on
the
one.
and it drops. Oh my.
Wow. Usually you see the defenders doing it more often. Brittany Howard's on it.
She meant to do that, but maybe.
We saw Kelly Larson do it earlier too, in a questionable maybe that was on purpose or not.
That's a very skilled play.
Reeves with the serve. She goes after Betschart. That's a nice high line shot.
Well placed shot by Nina Betschart.
Yeah, good high reach. Picture perfect.
Kelly Reeves. Nice pickup on the cutty by Betschart. Tight set. Howard's there. has to pop it up on her side. She gets a swing. Betschart. And she goes hard cross court. That's a sweet shot to get down in front of Reeves. I thought Kelly had it covered.
Check out this joust right here.
Timeout USA.
We got some good cameras
Couple
set
big
up.
plays there to tie it up.
Timeout on the American side now as we're tied up at 16 apiece. It is a beautiful afternoon here in Huntington Beach. Great time to be a part of Aloha Friday. Kona Brewing Company. Still no Kona brews for us.
Yeah, really. It's about
crazy.
I mean, it's Pauhana hour right now, so I don't know what the deal is,
little
but
bit
I have
confusing.
heard, for those of you who know what Pauhana is, basically happy hour. But the rumor is there's a few after parties for those of you who can't make it down to the beach.
Those of you who can, come check out Huntington Beach, Surf City, USA, one of the most amazing places. Try it was, we mentioned earlier, Duke Kahanamoku actually surfed here back in the day.
That's right.
Mr. Henry Huntington paid to bring over some surfing.
There he is.
He's right there. Back in 1914, they started bringing over Hawaiian surfing demonstrations. The World Cup, or I think it's the World Cup of Surfing is here. Has been here multiple times. Beautiful place to be, beautiful place to play some beach volleyball. Nice
What a
cover.
It's the U.S. Open of surfing.
U.S. Open of Surf. Thank you, Troy.
7-6.
Great
Yeah.
cover by Brittany Howard, and then she put that one away. Well done.
That was a big play. I mean, Swiss had all the momentum, and you make a big cover like that and a good shot, that can change things around a bit.
Nice pickup by Reeves. She gets the swing down the line. Pickup by Betschart. Her opportunity to win the point, and she does.
Good rally there.
Love it.
They're all working hard.
Good volleyball happening right now.
Yeah.
Took these two teams a while to kind of feel each other out and get into the rhythm of the match, and now we've got a really, things are pretty crisp out there. Betschart all over Reeves' high line.
Nice read. Oh,
Kelly one-handed, look what I found dig. Here comes Huberli. Off Howard on the pull, and she catches the pulling blocker.
yeah, a little. It was late. If you're only going to get to 5 feet off the net by the time you pull, you probably did it the wrong time. Or you shouldn't have done it at all.
So much experience goes into making that pull or block read. I think it's one of the hardest parts for a player to transition into the beach game because there's nothing quite like it in indoor.
Yeah, it's very instinctual and hard to coach because there's so many different scenarios that you're going to want to use it in or not use it in.
Tanja with a big block.
It's a great seal down the line.
The Swiss all of a sudden in charge. Late in set number one here. Open up a little 2-point gap. Howard and Reeves with some work to do on serve receive here. They need a side out desperately. Here's Reeves. Cuddy picked up. Oh,
Wow.
what a play.
Wow.
What a play.
It's a world-class play.
Nina Betschart picks that one up.
Not a bad set either. That ball coming at you. Nicer dig, but to have the reaction to just pop it up somewhere where she can get a hand on it is pretty impressive by that team as a whole right there.
Set point for the Swiss. Howard on 2, picked up by Betschart. She gets to swing for the set. Howard blocks and covers. Here comes Huberli. She goes down the line, and it's the Swiss who take set number 2. United States looked to be in charge of that through most of the set, and then the Swiss girls found a little different gear towards the end there.
It was impressive comeback for them. They stayed steady and made a few big plays when they needed to. A couple blocks, a couple digs.
Up on the Jumbotron, we got our Kona Brewing Company. Serve of the
All right,
day.
coming up here between sets 1 and 2, we've got the Kona Brewing Company serve of the day.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh, there's been some good serving today.
Alex Kleiman.
I concur.
good serve.
That low, flat serve has wreaked havoc all day. She bounced him off the shoulders of Carol a couple times. There's the other shoulder. Really good work by Alex Kleiman. That's the Kona Brewing Company serve of the day. Only appropriate that we would do that during Pauhana on Aloha Friday. Life is good here in Huntington Beach.
It's all good.
Come down and join us. Check out what we've got going at the FIVB 4-Star Huntington Beach Open presented by the AVP. If you can't get down here, check us out on avp.com. We've got one more match after this one, I believe. And then we've got matches all day tomorrow starting at 8:30 a.m. It is Elimination Saturday. Brought to you by Kona Deep, Kona Brewing Company, Power Crunch, truly spiked and sparkling, Clean Skin Sunscreen, Hydro Flask, Paramount Companies, part of the build out for this. Lots of great organizations coming together to make this a fantastic event. Kelly Reeves, high wrist snap and
nice
catches
shot.
the line. That was pretty.
Early drop.
Wow,
Caught her.
Tough dig.
Yeah.
It's a heavy swing.
There was so much chaos in the pass with both players passing it. Really hard to read who was even going to set it. And yeah, Brittany Howard made a bit of a mistake on the early drop there.
Oh,
Just as the wind picks
I was
up.
going to
that was
say,
gonna be way out.
she was right on top of that.
right on cue. Wind picked up for them.
So we now have a very definite good side, and you see Huberli just serving corner to corner into the wind. Kelly Reeves, short roll shot. Nice pickup by Betschart.
Oh,
Howard
nice.
goes up and slaps it back. She pretty much high-fived that ball, high-tenned that ball.
Yeah.
Tall.
You got those long arms, use them.
What a get by Betschart there.
Oh, wow.
She has been very good for the last 10 points or so of the first set and early here in the second. She has really kind of taken over.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a steady player. That's what makes this team so good, this Swiss team. You got Betschart in the back, who's really smooth and steady, and Tanja up front, she's super physical, able to be a big block and you know, hit the ball real hard.
Betschart only 22 years old, so the youngest player on the sand.
And I believe she's won it, like all the under championships, under U21 World Championships, and I think U19.
All four of these players will probably be around for a while.
Yeah. Future of the sport looks good.
Reeves with the serve. Huberli. Missed that one. Trying to go back into that wind down the line. And the Americans ahead at the first side switch here in set number 2.
DJ Roche holding it down for us all day.
The guy has endurance. Got to give him that.
When you're the DJ of the Lakers, you got high standards, you know? Oh, everyone has high standards for you. That looks like it's over.
Yes, and the call is made. You have to wait for that ball to break the plane of the net. Tanja Huberli did not, and that is against the rules.
Easy call for the ref.
Yeah. And they made it. They got it.
Finally. Damn refs. Oh, sorry, that was just habit.
Nice pickup again by Betschart. She takes a look, but sends it right at Howard.
No one!
Oh, boom.
Boom shakalaka.
That was a nice swing.
That's kind of a chemistry play I'm seeing there, you know? Like, this is the kind of thing you build this kind of chemistry with your players. For them to do it in their first tournament together is
Yeah, that was a
says
real
a lot.
nice play.
A little tempo when your
Kelly
blocker
Reeves is
gets you a
fired
dig.
up.
Comes Betschart, takes a look, and right down the seam with that one. Howard every once in a while just gets stuck. She's got some work to do on that the pull movement or the read, all of it probably.
Yeah, she's so young and raw.
But with that being said, like, I watched her play out here last year. And she's moving a lot better, even just that 1 year. So give her another year or two, and she'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Especially,
she already is.
Yeah, especially if she can keep contending against this level of competition. It's only going to push her to be better and better and better faster.
That's the biggest thing is playing against the best. How often can you play against the best? And World Tour is where it's at, to be honest.
Kind of a funky platform set from Reeves there. She sort of directed it back around to her partner on a weird looking back set, trying to take advantage of the wind. Didn't work. Serving Howard now. Nice block from Tanja Huberli. And the Swiss back in the lead. They're on a little run here. Miss serve from Huberli then. We switch at 7 apiece.
Both teams have had a couple little runs here.
Both teams won the bad side.
Yeah. Is that the bad side, Maddie?
Well, you never know. Could be totally different on the sand. From the flags, it looked like it is.
Yeah.
If you're, whatever side you're winning points on, that's the good side.
Exactly.
Whichever side you're on,
they're
really.
all the good side.
That's got to be the mindset.
Yeah, that's a good point. As far as the players are concerned.
Yeah. It's a nice high swing to deep 6.
Yeah. Not much you can do about that with both defenders back when it's coming that fast.
Yeah.
Nice pickup by Betschart again. It's one area where I think our young women get away with a lot is they can place against lower level competition, and then they get here and that power, it has to get there with much more speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's
Otherwise they're digging everything.
It's about getting the ball to the sand as quickly as possible. Big block.
Nice
And
job.
Tanja Huberli, she's really doing a good job delaying on that block and just kind of waiting to see the shot, throwing it down. She's a big girl, putting up a real strong block.
But she's disciplined with it. And
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what's making the difference.
Nothing sprang through. She's taking her zone away, and when she's not there, then Nina is there in the back to pick it up.
Timeout for Reeves and Howard.
Huberli actually is the most experienced player on tour in this match.
Yeah, she's 25. She's played a little longer, I think, but
She's 25, so a little younger than Kelly Reeves, but she's already earned $163,000 on the World Tour, or in her career. So
yeah,
quite a bit more than all the other athletes.
it's just crazy to me that someone like Nina Betschart, she's 22 years old. She's been playing 9 seasons. Like here in the U.S.,
Yeah.
you don't see that, you know.
I
You're
think
27, 28. You're
I
playing.
think you will start to. I mean, if you're
Yeah.
counting their junior seasons, right?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
If you count that, yeah. And NCAA is kind of, it's like pro, but NCAA collects all your money. Right?
True.
You guys been out and played the soccer darts yet?
No, that sounds fun though.
They've got soccer darts, they've got climbing walls, all kinds of cool stuff going on here in Huntington Beach.
I saw a jump castle with all the kids in it.
There were tons of those. I actually saw Catch Allen in the jump castle earlier today.
There it is. I didn't want to be that weird old guy, but it was definitely tempting to get in there.
Have you done the jump man try?
No, I haven't. I feel like if I'm not on the sand, people are going to be like, why are you doing like acrobatic things and throwing your body all over the place?
Fair.
Understandable, yeah.
More importantly, I'm a little fragile right now. I don't really care what everyone thinks.
There's Kelly Reeves. Good set from Howard. Oh, nice pickup by Betschart again. How many times have we said that?
Yeah.
Nice shot from Reeves, though. That set drifted off the net a little bit that time, and she did a nice job of correcting and putting it down. Be really good use of the timeout if they could go to the technical only down by 1 here.
You get a good idea of kind of the brand of volleyball that certain players play when you see them in the wind in these tough conditions where they're just able to improvise.
Oh, hello, Kelly Reeves.
Wow.
Wow.
What a cut shot.
Like I was saying, when technique goes out the window, you're forced to improvise. You get to see the best come out of some players, and you know it's in their blood when they can do it like that.
I love the dig of the cutty, and then straight back at you. I'm gonna hit the cutty right back to you, and you can't dig it.
That's almost
my cutty was a little better than your cutty.
Yeah, that's almost the play of the day right there.
Yeah.
We haven't seen many better, that's for sure. There were a couple Alvaro digs earlier that were on that same level, but
you didn't follow with a cutty like that.
Fair, totally fair.
Ready to see it.
Wind is howling again.
Howling. Surfers are no longer out there. Oh, there's a few crazy surfers, but
the kites were out a little while ago. You know that's a rough day. We used to have a place up in the Northwest where we trained, and people would be like, "Oh, it's such a beautiful place. The kite surfers are so pretty." And I'm like, you know what kite surfers mean, right? Like when you see the guys coming over with their kites, you know the wind's gonna kick up in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice shot over the top of the block there. Reeves and Howard are going to have to dig deep. They're going to have to really grind here at a level that they've probably never been forced to.
A little bit of a miscue. Watch this ball drop super quick. Tries to keep it alive, but no luck.
It's tough with this wind picking up.
Yeah.
More experienced Swiss team. They've for sure seen more of it.
Yeah, it's definitely howling now. There you go, Kelly Reeves.
Kelly Reeves.
Improvised.
Kelly taking matters into her own hands.
And they might get 2 out of it.
Serve. What a set, though.
Oh
wow.
My gosh.
Unbelievable set by Betschart.
Yeah, she's been easy to say nice things about today.
Those ones hurt as a blocker, too. Even more if you're a defender, because she doesn't have much court. And right there, the blocker's got to stay really disciplined, seal that line, because you know your defender's already sitting in the angle, and the attacker doesn't have that much court already.
Yeah.
So you got to stay disciplined. Right there, she kind of slid into the seam and gave up that line.
She gets it back for him. Brittany Howard with the serve. She misses there. Little mental slips along the way cost you a point or 2 at this level. They'll break your game. Oh
wow!
Tanja Huberli.
She swatted about 5 of those. I feel like. Watch her delay just a split second.
Good footwork too. Took a big step. Watched, kept her head up. Beautiful.
And you look at her and she looks like a blocker, but she doesn't look like a Sarah Pavin or a Alex Kleiman. You don't look and say she's going to dominate at the net, but man, she really has in this match. She's been very impressive.
Kleiman and Pavin are my height.
Yeah.
And we're all blockers.
Come on, go, Frank, go, go, go.
Oh, that's a nice shot from Howard.
Yes. I like it.
There's really nowhere else she could go with it. Maybe a touch of a miscue or a mental lapse by the Swiss there.
Yeah, that needs to be dug, I think.
I agree.
Third contact as a bump should never score.
Gets up, puts pressure on the hitter, forces the error.
14-16.
Working their way. Kelly Reeves at the service line, working her way back into this one. And a timeout by the Swiss. They want to take a breather, kind of break this momentum.
We got 3 more matches going on.
Whatever happens here, I think Reeves and Howard, they're going to be able to take a lot out of this match, and more importantly from this tournament. I think it was a really impressive showing. I don't know if they outperformed their expectations, but I'm impressed.
Taking a look here. Taking a look at the blocking that's going on. We've talked about Huberli a lot, how big she's played at the net.
Brazil. In a battle out on court 2.
The Swiss have been very, very good, but I agree with you, Tri. There's a lot of good things happening with Kelly Reeves and Brittany Howard, and a lot of really good things that I think they're going to take out of an experience like this.
One thing
They're still in it, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
here.
this thing is far from over. I think Coach Tyler Hildebrand, the new coach of the U.S. national beach team, has his hands full with how many good teams are popping up here.
Yeah. That's a nice high swing. That's tough to stop. She contacts that at the perfect height.
And with the hiring of Tyler Hildebrand, it feels like we're inching towards a different era for USA Beach.
I think that's very safe to say. We're going a little Euro on everyone, but we're doing it American style, and I think it's for the best.
Tyler Hildebrand, he of course he coached Jake Gibb and Casey Patterson. He's the new director of USA Beach national teams, is that right? Or is he the head coach of the USA Beach national team?
I actually don't know the real label, but I don't know, head coach, director of head coaching.
There you go. That works.
I don't know, but he is kind of, he's trying to bring everyone together under a little bit more under one umbrella and oversee all the teams and their coaches. It was very separated before.
Well, and I think that to a degree they're going to be herding cats a little bit, but Brittany Howard from the service line puts a beautiful outside shoulder serve on Tanja Huberli.
It was not even close to over, like Cam said, 17 all.
It's a battle.
Ace!
Let's switch sides with the Americans, leading 18-17.
Oh, that's so hard. Even if you want to pass that, it's
What
trouble.
are you going to do with it?
Yeah, at that point, you're just kind of like leaving it up to chance, hoping that it goes out.
Brittany Howard continues to serve.
Seals the line and gets the block.
Oh my.
There's that seal. Staying disciplined.
What a run.
Up by 2 with 2 to go.
That's a matter of just like a centimeter on her hands, getting them in the right spot.
Working Huberli. She's off the net this time.
Big
Reeves
dig.
gets a hand on it almost. U.S. is in really good shape if they can side out right here. They're looking to force a third set, trying to stay alive. This is the contenders bracket of the FIVB 4-star Huntington Beach Open presented by the AVP. Comes Howard. Nice set from Reeves, and Howard hammers it home.
Staying aggressive. You got to love to see that.
You think back and you think of those 2 points that Kelly Reeves just absolutely manufactured with just hard work and a little luck, and that
Here we go. Trouble.
Huberli was in the net.
Look at that. They came back.
Going to 3.
They are alive.
Wow, what a comeback.
Well, all those nice things we said about them are like ×3 now.
Yeah.
Yep.
With that kind of comeback in these conditions against an experienced team.
Anything can happen
Experienced but younger.
You know, the European model is much more, it feels anyway, much more national team centric. The
Yeah.
teams that are coming through to the FIVB Tour from the European model, it seems they come through a much more structured pattern than what happens in the United States a lot of times.
Yeah, our national team doesn't really get their players until they're 21, 22, and that's when they start to develop them. But things are changing, you know, with NCAA and junior national teams and all that.
All right, we are in our last match of the day here on AVP.com. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. And hey, we picked a good one for our last one as we've got some young Americans trying to do something really special here against an experienced but young Swiss team. Really exciting ball. We'll be back at 8:30 tomorrow. Triborn, Kame Shog, and myself, Matty Bishop, bringing you another batch of matches from Elimination Saturday.
It's going to be another great day. It's been fun today. Lots of good volleyball.
It's only going to get better.
It is, yeah.
We watched a lot of good matchups on the winner's side today. Tomorrow is going to ratchet up the pressure even more because the loser is done.
Great pass there by Reeves.
Oh, Kelly,
balance.
nice swing. Got a little lucky, but sometimes you make your own luck just by working and staying aggressive.
She's working hard.
Going after Huberli still. Way out at the pin. Nice shot
One thing
by
you
her.
know at this point is that the Swiss girls are feeling a little bit of pressure.
They're
Right now,
not-
U.S. is a
Yeah.
young team. They're playing a really experienced team, and they're here and they're having fun. And Swiss are supposed to win this game, so it's a recipe for a good third set, I think.
Howard, beautiful shot over the top.
Love that. Nice and high, quick hand. Perfect.
Oh, Huberli misfires a little bit. Nice job by Betschart to bring it back. And then the one-arm wonder, Kelly Reeves. They can't get a swing there. Here's Huberli, and she misses. No touch detected.
Haha. Yeah, I thought Brittany either touched it or was in the net. She definitely looked guilty.
The line judge on the corner waited a long time before he put the flag up. I don't know what he was thinking about.
I couldn't really tell, but Brittany looked.
All I know is she got back to the
guilty.
service line real quick.
Yeah, she just turned around.
Serve? Is it time to serve?
Oh, what should I do, Kelly? Just tell me what to do.
That's shot again. That time Huberli
We got a little
hammers it
stare
down.
down there.
That
Yeah.
thing,
This
yeah,
one. Boom.
that thing dropped inside a little bit. Howard saw it and dove, but she didn't get her feet there in the first place, so she couldn't reach. I like to see when a ball dives inside, see a blocker almost overcompensate. Get your feet inside the ball, and then you can move out if you want to. Makes it really difficult for a hitter.
Nice hands from Howard. Nice put away by Reeves.
It's a nice set. Kind of just ended up in her hands there. It looked like she's not really been hand setting, so.
No,
Oh, here we go.
caught me off guard. I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready to see that. Huberli off the net. Howard pops it up. Reeves keeps it alive, and
Home run. Some fun rallies to watch right here. Look at this effort. Whoa.
They are working hard.
Kelly Reeves has been. She's earned some fans today, I think.
Yeah.
Nice pickup by Betschart.
Wow, that ball moved.
Really?
What?
Oh, Jeff.
Oh, wow. My thoughts exactly, Try. I was trying to process what exactly happened there.
I don't know. I don't know
Just
what
gotta laugh
happened.
sometimes.
It was just a
Point lead.
deep hit to the corner.
It was like a game of pinball
Or to
broke
the
out
back
real
line.
quick. And then Brittany Howard collected herself and put it away. Nice play by her.
This lady's looking to seal this one up. Nice swing.
Huberli right into the seam. Nice hands from Betschart as well.
1 point game.
Good adjustment on that.
Nina Betschart working on Howard. That is a weird set. Worked that time, didn't earlier. Is it just putting her hitter in a spot where she can hit into the wind? Is that what they're trying to do there?
I guess, yeah. It looks a little off balance, a little bit different, but I don't think she jumped on that swing, but she's very tall, so.
Well, the bottom line is that Brittany Howard got there and the blocker didn't. So
Fair.
she was able to make a good swing. Sometimes, as a setter, you see where the defense is at and you just kind of put it where they're not and expect your hitter to have good feet and get there faster than the block. Usually they should be able to get there faster.
Nice pass from Reeves. Oh, that cutty.
That's a good cut shot.
It was low elbow. It looked high line the whole time, and then she turned it at the last second.
Yeah.
Huberli. Nice pickup by Kelly Reeves.
No. Wow, what an effort. I love these camera angles we're getting. This is my favorite time of the day to play when the sun is low.
Timeout called by the Swiss team. The Americans up by 3 here in set number 3. They're looking to add to what's already been a very impressive tournament and a very impressive day. It's our last broadcast of the day here on AVP.com. We will be back tomorrow starting at 8:30 a.m. We've got Elimination Saturday for you. Most everything we will have is win or go home. Top teams from both the USA and the world facing off here in the FIVB Huntington Beach 4-star event. Brought to you by the AVP. Had a fantastic day today. Wonderful Aloha Friday. Gotta say, it's a great way to start off an AVP season.
No work till Monday, people.
No excuse at all not to hop on an airplane and take the red eye to Huntington Beach tonight. You will not regret it.
Is the place to be this weekend.
The center of the volleyball universe. Right now, the young Americans, Brittany Howard, Kelly Reeves, UCLA, and Pepperdine products, pardon me, looking to earn their way to Saturday. On the other side of the net, it's the equally young but more experienced Swiss team. Tanja Huberli, who just put that ball over the block, and Nina Betschart, who's been phenomenal through this match. They want to play on Saturday. The good news, guys, is that we get to be here on Saturday regardless.
We're playing tomorrow.
We're in. Partner. Comes Betschart, tight set, Howard all over it.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought
right
Nina
there.
was going to get it back over for a second. Brittany Howard wins the joust. Oh, yes, she was the aggressor, for sure.
Big play right there.
Kelly Reeves at the service line.
Out.
Miss, no touch detected.
That one is out of bounds.
Huberli wants a touch and is not going to get it.
I don't think that one got it.
No.
I think she hit that ball really high.
USA's in control here. Switzerland looks a little bit stressed out.
I thought Howard was in the net there.
Huberli with the heavy arm through the
Good
box.
effort at the net. Almost had that second one. So frustrating as a blocker when then you block 1 or 2 balls, but they get covered, and then you lose the point.
Yeah, covered balls are the worst. It's just think you have one and you just find it.
Howard sets for Reeves. Big cross-court rip. Takes advantage of the I formation defense on the Swiss side of the net.
Swinging away. It's a good way to play, nice and aggressive.
Miss from Huberli. There are times where you'll see a young team tighten up and take the foot off the pedal a little bit when it gets close to the end of a match like this, but I think that these players have so much experience coming through indoor, beach, collegiate careers that I'm not sure we have much to worry about there. Certainly nothing coming off the pedal. Beautiful serve from Brittany Howard.
Bit of a tough match for Huberli. She's been getting served every single ball and just continually getting pressured. And seems to have found they found a little bit of a crack in her, I think, for this match at least. It's been a bit of a tough one.
Service ace, 2 in a row for Howard, and it is match point for the Americans.
5th ace for Howard.
Here's Huberli. Oh, big overset. Reeves.
Oh,
no. It was Howard or Reeves who thought she was going to put that away?
That was Howard.
Howard comes down inbounds. The Swiss are still alive. Still match point for the Americans.
Here we go.
Kelly Reeves misses everything.
Go high.
Looking for high hands.
Looking for that 1 point to not only stay alive, but to move on to tomorrow. And that's a big deal. Another night you get to sleep with that pressure and get that experience under your belt.
Well, and just the manner in which they did it. They were up in the first set. They let it slip away, and then they righted the ship. And so far, battled back, and there it is. Kelly Reeves is on fire, as well she should be. Her and Brittany Howard have done something special here today.
The Swiss national team is not happy with them.
No, they do not have any fans.
And there you see the joy from those two.
It's a big, big win for them.
Very big.
Got to be one of probably the biggest win for them for their careers. I don't know.
Definitely.
I would say
top 10 at a 4-star, like that's a big result.
Yep.
So the final score for that one, Brittany Howard and Kelly Reeves move on. They lost the first set 17-21. They win the second one 21-18, and then it's 15-9 in the third. Kelly Reeves and Brittany Howard, I agree, biggest win of their career so far. It's been a phenomenal Friday. Phenomenal Friday here on AVP.com. We'll be back tomorrow starting at 8:30 a.m. We've got Elimination Saturday, matches all day long where the loser goes home. Top teams in the world of beach volleyball are here on AVP.com. Tribor and Kameshok, thanks for joining me. I'm Matty Bishop. We've had a fantastic day, and we'll see you all tomorrow, everybody.
Later.